Hey guys, Winston here from TeamRPG. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile for Yu-Gi-Oh! This is my different dimension deck. It's practically a Guardian Eatos deck. Yes, it looks like there's a lot of cards, but it's mainly staples and staples for traps and spell cards. But these are my monsters. It's not a lot, but it all comes down to the effects of them. So we have 3 Guardian Eatos. I just have these in here because if you're playing a different dimension deck, so if cards are removed from play and you don't have any monsters in your group, summon one of these. Or I usually just like to have them in my deck for a first draw at the beginning of a game, so I can just special summon one of these and normal summon another monster. 3 Evocador Chevaliers. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm kind of sick and my tongue is sore and my throat isn't really working. So this is treated as a normal monster, but what I like to do with it is you can normal summon it again and you can send one face-up equipped card you control to the graveyard to destroy one card your opponent controls. I don't have any equipped cards in here, so I don't really use this as an effect. I just use it because it's a 4-star, it's a warrior, and it has 1900 attack. Same with the elemental hero Neil's alias. I use him because he's 4-star with 1900 attack. So these two are really good low level, like average leveled attacking monsters. So it's always good to have them on the field. Again with Beast King Barbaros. He can be summoned as a, well, this is how I use his effect. So you can normal summon Beast King, and he's summoned with 1900 again, just like these 3. But you can use Skill Drain along with it and turn him into a 3000. So that's why I use him. 1 Stratos. What I do is, because Elemental Hero is summoned as a hero, so he's considered a hero once you normal summon him, so that's how I use his effect. So when this guy is summoned, I usually just pick up alias from his effect, from Stratos' effect. So it's really helpful to have him just to get some good attackers. Bazu the Soul Eater. I think this is one of the main cards of the deck. If you don't have your Dimensional Fisher or your Macrocosmos out, really helpful, Bazu the Soul Eater, because he can remove cards from the field. And with that, sorry, the cropping's kind of weird, so I just fixed that. So with Bazu, with Bazu, he can remove cards, and every monster card you remove from your graveyard, he gains 300 attack. So this guy can top off at, I think, let me just do the math, I think he can top off at, so 1, 2, yeah, he can top off at 2500. So that's very good for a 4-level star, for a 4-leveled monster. He also has 1600, but I mainly have him for effect. Same with Breaker the Magical Warrior. You can use his effect to add a spell counter, which is 1900 attack, so I have 3 of those. And if I want to get rid of a spell or trap monster and I don't have a Space Typhoon with me, this is just really good and helpful in the time needed. Dimensional Fisher, so you can banish monsters. So that's why I have that. Gemini Sparks, because I use Geminis, I think. Yeah, so I use Geminis so that I can just get rid of a monster. 1 Rhoda, because I can get a warrior out. So I usually use it to get my Stratos or a Chevalier or an alias, because those are the... Sorry, I'm stuttering. I really can't talk. 2 emergency calls, just to get my 2 elemental heroes to my hand. MSTs, it's a stable, get rid of cards. Dark Hole, just to clear the field. Heavy Storm, destroy all spell or traps. Really helpful if you draw it at first. Macrocosmos, because it same effect as Dimensional Fissure, but I don't have a Helios, a Primordial Sun in this deck, so I just use it for Dimensional Fissure. 2 skill drains, I use it alongside with Beast King. You have to pay 1,000 life points, but all face-up effects. This is really good if you're against ninjas or like X-Sabers or 6 Samurai. I really enjoy using this card with my Gyarados. Dark Bribe. So just another staple. Get rid of an effect that might be bugging you. Same with 7 Tools of the Bandit. Trap Hole. So when an opponent normal summon or flips a monster with 1,000 or more attack, you can destroy that monster. Another substitute is the DD one, the Different Dimension Trap Hole. I can put this in this deck, but that's a little too much card. 2 Torrential Tributes, Common Sense. 2 Mirror Force, Common Sense. Return from the Different Dimension. When you have this, or Bazoo banishing stuff, you're going to be losing some monsters. So if you get this, you can summon as much as you can. And that usually helps me get wins. And of course, double summon if I want to get an Exceed out. That's what I use. So I just double summon 2 level 4s, which is mainly my whole deck. And I usually pull out, I still need to do my Exceed. So 3 Catchy Kochi Dragons. I can just level it down to 2, so I'll just do that now. These are so helpful. You can attack twice in a turn. You just need 2 level 4 monsters, and you can attack directly, and I really like this, and it's really good for just eating away at your opponent's life points. Gemnite Pearl, just use it for the huge attack. And last but not least, Black Ship of Corn. I don't think this is a real existing card yet, but I use this because of its killer effect, which is once per turn you can detach 1 XYZ Exceed material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster from your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to the card. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. This card cannot attack the turn you activated. I use this against Marshmallows mainly, because Marshmallows can be a pain in the ass. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a gameplay, not a gameplay, a duel with this deck. I call it Different Dimension or Guardian Eatos. Thank you so much for watching. This is Winston from TeamRPG signing out.